Hi there, my name is Gulten Dye and I'm a jewelry designer. I'm originally from Turkey, grew up in Istanbul. I went to nursing school there and I worked as a nurse in an operating room until 2001. At 2001, I decided to make jewelry just to supplement my income. The next thing you know, I was really taken by the colors and shapes of the stones so much. Then I left nursing and started to do this full time. Signature look is an interchangeable jewelry because along the designing, I have noticed that a lot of time women who are very, very busy sometimes don't get to go home and change their clothes. So being able to throw a couple of extra pieces in their purses, then they are able to change their look entirely without having to change their clothes. So I want to show you a little bit of that. And so Robin is wearing, for instance, a beautiful necklace with matching earrings, which really makes it look very, very beautiful. But if she was wearing this during the day, maybe she can lose the earrings and look a little bit simpler. Or if she's going out and she wants to outdo herself just a bit more, she can wear something as simple as a black shirt, but put another piece by layering it and giving a bit more chunkier and bulkier look. It actually changes her entire look. And it's a little bit more evening ready than. I don't necessarily love the idea of matchy everything. So she has the bracelets and the earrings and the necklace. But by being able to do that, your customer will be able to choose sometimes all those pieces and allows you to upsell. Sometimes it's more appropriate to wear maybe the bracelet. Other times you might choose to wear earrings. So then that changes the look as well. This look over here, there are times I'm having to be on a red carpet. Obviously, sometimes you wish that someone very, very famous was wearing your piece of jewelry on red carpet. But this here is really something that you could do that with. Very often, I don't like going clothes shopping, so I might have a very, very simple black, at times even t-shirt dress. But to be able to put such a beautiful necklace, you really can steal the show. So this piece here by itself is very beautiful for any occasion. But being able to, again, layer them up with another piece that will go makes it even more special. So if you have a very simple gown or a simple, maybe you're meeting friends after work and you can add this piece. You can even tie this one at the end just like this, and so you can have a focal point again going down, or you can make this one shorter by again utilizing the clasp, because what the clasp does essentially is allows you to do all these different things without having to be limited to only just a couple of looks. So if you want a little bit chunkier or whatever, you're able to just throw it together like that. Or you can have it that you have a little bit of the crystal on the choker part and just put the necklace just like that. You know, sparking the creativity for me is one of the elements that's missing from a lot of designers, because I think that they are artificially looking for things to inspire them. For me, it's really more than anything is the stones themselves. And sometimes it's the colors, sometimes it's the shape, and sometimes just cleaning and straightening out my bead, and I might see something that really, really excites me. And then I start designing from that point on. Now, pricing is a challenge that every designer faces. Because I've been on the market and having to sell my designs, because once I decided to leave nursing and solely depend on what I make, and because I was a single person, I had to really learn to sell. And one of the first people that picked up my jewelry was a big jewelry chain stores. And when I asked them that question of how do I price those things. Because when you don't know how to price, you can price yourself out of the market, or you can undervalue yourself. Because once you set your prices, it's almost have to go along in that line. So what I do really, there are times that you can pick up a necklace and say, how much can I get for this piece? And maybe you do it like that, especially if it's a one-of-a-kind piece. But if it's not like that, then there is formulas that a lot of times you do by 2.5%, but that doesn't always work for every single item. So you have to almost use your own judgment on pricing your items. One piece of advice, if I give to anyone, if it's for designing, is really to be able to learn to allow yourself to be creative on your own terms without having to follow anyone. Because when you are flipping through magazines or styles to inspire you, it really makes you a mechanic, and which really doesn't create any beautiful new things you can add to the market that is already saturated. Because if you can find your inner what works for you, then I think that is the best advice, to learn to be yourself, learn to allow yourself to create your own look. So there you will have no competition, because you're always uniquely you. And if other people copies you, then because being uniquely allowing yourself as well gives you that opportunity to always change. And by the time they catch up with you, you're always miles ahead of them, and giving you new looks. Thank you for joining me today. And wherever you are, whatever you are designing, I hope that you would keep in mind that some of the best suppliers in the US is Fire Mountain Gems. They were gracious enough to have me come to their studio today and let you see some of the designs that are coming out in their beautiful catalog. You have a beautiful time designing. Have a good day.